I swear, I just wanted to start a video to talk to you about certain things because I'm waiting on my crush to text me whether he's ready. Um, okay, actually, he told me he's gonna be ready soon because they have a family dinner. So I was already wondering. He told me he's gonna be finished at 9, and I know the family eats late. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna ignore him for like 5 minutes. That's okay, and do a little video. So today is a very, very important date with him because I have to talk to him about stuff, and this is really out of my comfort zone because it's very difficult to talk about emotions and about how you feel. But there is nothing more important in life than getting out of your comfort zone, and I really learned that through recovery because I don't know. I think I could take everything out of my recovery. Like many of my life lessons were because of recovery. I think I already mentioned that, but I was the one confessing to my crush that I like him because I was really inspired by my recovery and by the fact that if you don't take risks, and for me recovery was a huge risk, that there cannot come out any good thing. You know what I mean? Like if you expect to get always whatever you want without you feeling uncomfortable, that's not how it works. um so yeah, if you want something, you have to take risks, and that's very difficult, but it's extremely worth it. So for example, tonight I have to tell him that the way our situation is kind of like okay, but it's I need more, like more from him. And I know that's very difficult for him because he's just very shy and has very many issues regarding opening up and showing emotions. And that's kind of what I love about him because it makes him him. But if we want to have a flourishing relationship, there needs to be more. Like, we need to open up and trust. So, for recovery, why I'm saying that is because for recovery, I feel like there are similarities. You really need to trust the process a lot in order for it to work. Because if you have a lot of insecurities and a lot of issues and a lot of problems trusting and believing the process that it actually works and that it's supposed to work, then you won't actually allow everything that your body requires. So for instance, I get a lot of comments from people telling me like, oh my god, I'm eating so much chocolate, or oh my god, whenever I start to eat a meal, I just cannot stop and I just overly binge or whatever. And in the end, you have to trust that that's normal, that that's required. You have to really believe recovery is temporary. You will not be forever stuck in this phase of just only having food in your mind, only wanting to eat. No, actually, it's temporary. And if you give in, like you full on give in, it's like with a relationship. If you full on give in and just really open up and make yourself vulnerable, yes, but that's the only way, in order for the other person to properly understand you and to properly be able to love you, is when you open up and allow it. And that's the same with recovery, that if you kind of still want to keep control, it's not going to work out. You have to give full control to your biology. That's how I like to call it. So you have to give over the control. You have to just allow whatever hunger you are feeling. You have to allow whatever rest you are needing. You have to push away everything that comes from a disordered thought. You have to push away everything that people are telling you. Like, if people are telling you, no, but you shouldn't lay in bed all day, like, that's not healthy. Push it away. Trust your body, what it wants, and it's very, very, very difficult. I know it by by experiencing it. Like, it's very difficult to trust it, and it took me, I would say, almost 2 years to 100% trust my body. But it's such an important process, and it won't happen very quickly. That's why you're struggling for so long to allow it and to, yeah. But in the end, the sooner that you trust that recovery is working, that your hunger signals are correct, like, you should just, anyway, the sooner you trust that, the sooner your body will get what it wants and it will normalize. And that's the end goal, right? We want our body to normalize. We want to have normal hunger cues. We want to have normal hormones so we can just be happy without huge mood swings and tiredness and lack of concentration. So you have to push away any doubt. You know, like, what I'm telling you, of course there's new things to it. Maybe you didn't know that extreme hunger exists, or that it's okay to eat I don't know, 500 grams of chocolate a day, or whatever, or even more. I don't care. Maybe you didn't know that, but I think a part of you always knew that it was okay to eat, you know, and you just have to push away all of your doubts, all of your disordered eating habits and thoughts and routines and structures. You have to push it away, and you have to full on trust recovery and the process in order for it to work. And that's the same with overshoot. You have to full on trust your body to know best, and your body to be perfect the way it is in the moment. And you have to stop thinking about it constantly. Because if you still concentrate on the way you look or how much you weigh, of course it will always be a little bit in the back of your mind. But if you keep on like researching overshoot, blah, 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 it's not gonna work. And I'm telling you, for me, it took several months to get over it. Like, I think for at least 3 or 4 months, I was concerned daily with my overshoot weight. And only after, I think, for a few months, I could just let go of it. I could think about other things. Yes, sometimes it kind of like crept back to my mind that, I don't like my weight, like, when is it gonna change? Is it gonna change? But those thoughts were very infrequent, and I could just focus on other things, and I could literally just put my trust into it. It's kind of like if you believe in a higher force or in God or in anything, you kind of like have your problems and your doubts, but you're in a way able to give it to someone else and give your best to succeed, but then not always worry about it. And it's the same with recovery. You really, really need to trust your biology. You need to understand that our body is so intelligent. It knows much better than any stupid calorie calculator or nutritionist. Yes, they know a lot, but in the end, our body is so complex. I don't think anyone is gonna know better than your body what is best for you, you know? And it's very difficult to push all of these wisdoms and whatever aside and just trust your body, but trust me, it's the best thing you can do. And so, yeah, really, I feel like in a relationship, you need to open up, you need to put your trust into recovery, into your body, and you need to let go of any doubts. That's the only way you can actually recover. So yeah, wish me luck for my little conversation later on. I'm gonna be dead because I hate talking about my feelings, but it's very necessary. So yeah, out of my comfort zone.